So, for example, if we're about to have a brownout in Washington, D.C., in theory, they could wheel power all the way from California to us.
Brownout comes from the term blackout. Blackout is when the electricity goes out. No electricity because of a storm or some sort of electrical failure. A brownout is when there's an over demand on the electricity. So the electric company will lower the voltage in order to be able to service the entire community. And typically brownouts lead to problems with electrical equipment like computers and air conditioners and refrigerators. So people don't like them, but unfortunately the electrical companies have to do that in order to prevent a blackout. There have been a lot of brownouts lately during the hot weather because everybody turns their air conditioning on. Brownouts used to be more common than they are now because the electrical companies are better at matching the supply and the demand for the electricity.
And like in Wyoming, they're building a big wind farm now, and the people building the wind farm are having to build their own transmission lines to connect it to urban areas in California.
Wind farm refers to a group of wind generators located in the same area. Generally, when they make wind generators, they usually make more than one. You might be driving on the highway, and then you'll see a group of maybe 20 or 30 wind turbines, all located in a fairly small area. That's a wind farm. You might be driving on the highway, and then you'll see a group of wind generators scattered out over a fairly wide area. That is a wind farm. A wind turbine has what looks like a large propeller, and then it has a casing behind the propeller where it has the equipment, the generator. It has the generator behind the propeller, and the wind makes the propeller move, and then that makes the generator move and generates the electricity. Farm is usually associated with agriculture, but in this case, farm is associated with an area devoted to a specific purpose. So you can have a wind farm, you can also have a server farm or a data storage farm. These would be areas or buildings that are devoted to a single purpose. Wind farms are becoming very popular now because they're a very good source of energy. Google has been spending a lot of money on server farms in order to make Google more responsive. I was driving through Wisconsin, and along the side I saw a wind farm.
And third, on supporting the United Nations peacekeeping force and trying to get order, and in working with the donors to Haiti to put every single red cent that went through the commission that I co-chaired on the internet.
Generally, red cent refers to a single penny as having a certain amount of value. You can say, I spent every last red cent on something, which means that I spent all of my available resources on something. You can also say, I don't owe you 1 red cent, which means I owe you nothing, not even 1 penny. When you say red cent, the red is just there for emphasis. It refers to the color of copper. When it gets old, it turns red. When I was unemployed, I was down to my last red cent before I got a new job. My friend keeps hitting me up for money, But I don't owe him a red cent. I owe him nothing.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.